Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I do Pisces Tarot for the collective. And right, so today is the day of how the past is affecting you. The cards that I'm going to be doing readings on, I do twice a day, is the High Priestess, and there's this 22, time to move on. We have been getting that message a lot this week. Time to move into a new direction. And your direction, the one that is true to you. The one thing, the reason I'm showing you both cards, because usually I don't, I usually do this only in the second reading, is because you have the number 2, 2, and 2. So I put it into Mr. Google, as I do, and I usually take up whatever hits me first. And the first one that came up was 222 serves as a reminder that you're on the right track and that your constant pursuit of your aspirations will not be in vain. Even if you have to make some adjustment, you will still reach your goals. I like that. I love that very much. So if it resonates with you for any other way, please take it as such. 222 is very strongly being, I guess, is in the forefront of this reading for today. So we have the High Priestess. She is wonderful. She is very intuitive. She has inner wisdom and intuition that serves her well. As Pisces, you should have this in spades. And if you don't, you need to cultivate it, Pisces. This is one of our greatest gifts being born under this sign. The spirituality, the meditation, the higher self, and listening to your dreams. Okay, we are the children of the cosmos, and it is time for you to really embrace that as much as you can. We sometimes feel like we may be too much for others, but we have our place and our space, and we're allowed to live in it, okay? A lot of people are attracted to us when they need guidance or spirituality, but for the rest of the time, you really have to it's time for you to really take your place and space in the world. I love taking from this book. You guys know I'm reading from it now for you guys. I read it for me and I read it for you. And it says, wave a banner of light. And I love this because that's what I feel like. Wave your banner of light, Pisces. You are surrounded by it, okay? Give yourself permission to grow tall in the awareness that even in the inkiest mud, the most glorious root systems are forming. Being luminous in your humanness is truly knowing that in the bedrock of your being, the universe is on your side, and you have inner resourcefulness that far supersedes what you need to prevail. Remember who you are, a spiritual being having a fumbling, bumbling, and tumbling human experience as you grow into your light. Affirmation is, I have overcome my challenges so that I can be a billboard whose message inspires others to find their way. So, I'm going to put the link for this book, hopefully, in the description box. I just realized that it's probably not there, or maybe it is. I don't know. I'll try to find it on Amazon, and I'll put it in there for you if I can. Okay, if you're interested, because I love these things, and it's easy. You can keep it around you. It's not too, it's bulky enough, but it's not too bad. If you keep it, underhand, you can probably just, you can just open a page and read something, or you can follow the dates. It's all up to you. Okay? All right. So, we're going to pull some cards. This is saying how your past has served you or disserviced you. And I was talking a little bit about that. Being Pisces, being spiritual, can sometimes be a good and bad thing, or people can make you feel like it's a good and bad thing. I'm taking Work Your Light because I feel this is an oracle deck, like a real, it's one of those really spiritual oracle decks, okay? And of course, it's very in tune to us. I do think so anyway. Don't dim to fit in. I love it. Don't dim to fit in. That's what I was saying, okay? That's what I'm getting today, is that sometimes when I speak to people, when they want something from me spiritually, they're all interested. But when I start speaking about personal experiences or just wanting to have a conversation, I don't even always hit it off with people because, I don't know. It's just a thing. I feel like there's a squirrel brain in there somewhere for people that they if you need them to sit in spirituality, they kind of just want to veer off. Anyway, that's been my personal experience. Doesn't mean that's yours, but that is what I have observed. It says, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay, so maybe in the past you have been doing that, and it's time to stop. It's time to stop doing that. If they don't want to be around you, find a different group of people, walk into a different light. Yeah, don't do it. I love the triangle here. Triangle for me speaks of the trio, which is mine. Mona, Liam, myself. It's the spiritual. They're on each side. I'm on here. And I love that they're putting their hands in front of their faces. Like, do you feel a lot of synchronicity in these cards? I do. Okay? Because their eyes are closed and are blocked. Okay? What people fail to see is the spiritual light that is surrounding you. Okay? You are so much more than just the sum of your human parts. Like they say, the fumbling, tumbling crap that everybody goes through. You are so much more than that. And sometimes I think we pretend to be, I don't know, less, it's not less spiritual, but less of that realm, so that people, in the past it was more like, oh, so that people don't judge me as a woo-woo type of person, okay? Be woo-woo is what they're saying. It's time for you to be woo-woo, Pisces, okay? Don't dim your light. Do not dim your light at all. Okay, so let me see. Don't dim to fit in. Don't dim to fit in. Okay, right away, right in the comment section, right away. I will not dim to fit in. There you go. Don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. We are all born to shine big and bright. The universe is expanding, and you are part of the universe. So expanding is part of your nature. If someone makes you want to retract, notice and slowly back away. Slowly back away like that. They are not for you and you are not for them. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your light anyway. Flowers don't open and close according to who is walking by. They open and show their beauty regardless. That's it. Okay? Don't accommodate. My father's coming in. I used to do that for him. I used to walk on eggshells to be around him. And he says it started with him. And then I started doing that with a lot of people. I tried to be the person that they wanted to be around. I don't know if any of you have done this. I know I have. And I think that's my personal path. But now it's time to go, screw it. I am who I am. I can be who I want to be. And I don't need to get small. I'm not going to be small anymore. I'm going to be as big as I want to be. I find that it's easier for me at this time of life because I think you get brutally honest at some point, especially for a woman. Somebody else who was talking about going through this change of life for us. I hate definitions, but you know what they call perimenopause, menopause, all of that stuff. I think at this point of our lives, I think we get a little brutally honest because we get fed up of trying to, being somebody else rarely gets you anywhere or gets you to make people like you anyway, because you're just faking something that you're not. So it may work for a short term, but it won't work for the long term, trust me. So if they love you for who you are, then they love you for who you are, which is really what you want, right? If you don't, like the card said, slowly back away. I like this. I think I'm going to say that all day. Slowly back away. Not for me, okay? If others don't want to be around you or you make them uncomfortable, it's because you're a shining light on the fact that they are dimming to fit in. By choosing to shine bright, you may just inspire them to turn on their light too, or not. Keep your light on anyway. All relationships are essentially an energetic agreement. The moment one person decides to start rising up and allowing their light to shine, it changes the energetic agreement and can create some waves. That's completely normal. The relationships that are meant to last will adapt to the change in energy. Others won't, because they were likely born under the proviso of I love you as long as you don't shine brighter than me. That's okay. Not all people are meant to be in your life forever, but the lessons they teach us can still live on. Okay? So, importance. Great big importance here is, yeah, crack open. I love the fact that you almost see that crack. You see that? The way that moon, that beautiful crescent moon, instead of being on top of her head, you're seeing it just... Okay, and you're being like, I feel that this is like being in, the light is coming down. You're being true to yourself. You're like getting energetically balanced. Do it. Don't try to be anybody else. Okay? What's hard for us Pisces sometimes, especially when we were people pleaser, is that people come in and criticize. You know, they say, oh, I like this, but I don't like this when you do that, or when you say this, or when you repeat that, or anything. And you know what? If it bothers them that much, and it's not bothering anybody or you in particular, don't change who you are. Be who you are. They don't like it, they can, I don't know, shove it. Go elsewhere. Do something else. You don't need to change who you are for anybody. You have a great thing, a choice. On YouTube, it's called the hide comments. And in life, it's called the slowly back away. Either way, it works, okay? Don't stay stuck in trying to fit in. Be who you are. Don't make any... Don't make excuses, especially when there's no need to. You can be your gloriously quirky, lighty, spiritually, I don't know, kinky, is there any more E words that I can put in here? Self, okay? Quirky, kinky, happy self, okay? Just be you. The star. You are the star. We forget we're the star. I know that in my life I've forgotten that I am the main character in this show, in this little play that I'm living on this planet. I've forgotten that I'm the main character of this. I always felt a lot of time when I was younger like a sideline, like a best friend. Not even sometimes a best friend. Sometimes I felt like a member of the audience looking at the show. That's my life. And you have to remember that you are the main character. Okay? So bring out that optimism, that illumination, that renewal, that boundless energy, that optimism. And it's okay sometimes to demand, to, you know, say, hey, like, you're in my energy right now. You're in my space. You walked into my space. This is my space. This is my show. This is my play. This is my life. This is my path. This is my journey. Okay? You can share in the energy and in the stage time, okay? But you can't take off with it when it's mine. That doesn't work. No. Shine. Be beautiful. Be you. Even when it's not perfect, because sometimes that's what doesn't help. We think we have to do or be a certain type of person or do a certain type of thing, and then it'll be perfect. Everybody will love you. Guess what? You love you. Love you right now the way you are. With the mess you have around you, with the great ickies, all of that stuff. Okay? Like it was saying. Okay? Just be happy with who you are. Follow your goals. Follow your dreams. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. And if you don't know how to do that, start doing that now. Okay? Start growing that. Doesn't take very long. Okay? Germinating, I'm hearing spirits going 10 to 14 days. You should start seeing something. That's from gardening. Okay? It's just as easy as that. Okay? Practice one thing every day that you're going to change on how you're going to shine your light. And it doesn't have to be 30 things. You don't have to overhaul your whole life, but you can say, okay, well, you know, today I'm going to foster that because I love it. And I'm not going to apologize for it. Okay? So, quirky example. For women, if you have, you know, the hair that can do it, you have one ponytail on top of your head, you know? Just the one right on top, not, you know, and you still have hair on each side. You have that like little ponytail on top of your head. And people at first may comment on it, and this is just an example. They may go, why are you wearing your hair like that? And you're going, because I want to. Because I like it. Because I've always wanted to do it, because I was afraid of what people would say, but I really don't care anymore. Okay? So that's what I was talking about when I said just be your own quirky self. Okay? Be your own quirky self. Follow your own way. And don't be disrupted so much by what people think or what people are saying. Right? The Hangman, right? It's all perspective anyway. The perspective that people have been making us buy into is not who we truly are. We are, we are who we're supposed to be. Why don't you take some time and just have some perspective. There's a lot of like laying down and thinking about who you are and who you want to be. Things that maybe you have hidden away. See, there's that zipper here that's saying like, you know, unlock all that potential. Things that you have been like putting away, hiding away in a closet that you didn't want to show anybody, right? The Five of Swords. This one is so gorgeous, and it's kind of you see like the cracks. I feel that this card, when it came out, the first thing it's saying is that people are starting the veneer of what we are or who we are or what we represent or what we're supposed to look like. It's cracking, okay? And there's that bloom, there's that Ace of Pentacles. Things are starting to grow. And I feel that this is your light, okay? Shining your light. Look at the size of this flower. It's like going, there's so much here that you can show, that you can bloom, right? King of Cups. Look at that. Okay? No more sheltering from the storm there, Pisces. I feel that there's two messages here. There's like a shelter from the storm, but in this case, you're holding this tiny little sailboat. You're the one in control of this situation, not the other way around, okay? You're not hiding here. You're the one who's actually the rock in the formation here. It's time for you to not be afraid to shine, not be afraid to walk out and show your true colors, okay? Seven of Swords in reverse, right? The negativity is dying away, okay? You don't have to steal away to be that flowered, beautiful self, okay? You don't have to hide away. And this is shown, by the way, it's flipped the other way, okay? So there you go, my beautiful Pisces. Just be who you're meant to be. Don't anticipate negativity on this. Just do it from the heart, from the self. Okay, in the past you may have been holding back from being this, but it's always been within you to shine this bright. So it's time for you to do it. It's time for you to pick that up and run with it. So I invite you to do that now. And I'm going to be back with the Time to Move On card. That's the number 22. I hope that I can see you there. And if you are interested, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you later. Take good care of yourself, Pisces.